Hi everyone, welcome back to the Great Divide mountain bike adventure. In this part we head off from Pie Town, having stayed in the wonderful Toaster House provided courtesy of the family of Nita Laronde, who brought up her 5 children here. We head from Pie Town down into the Gila wilderness and then onwards towards the Mexican border. Hope you enjoy what follows.
Yeah. Morning all, it's day 50 and I'm just leaving Pie Town, heading towards the Gila National Forest, or the Gila Wilderness, whatever it's called. I think the bulk of that will be more tomorrow, so it's more a kind of like getting to the edge of it today. And then it's beyond that, it's Silver City, maybe in 3 days time. I think it's about 180 miles. There's absolutely nothing between here and there, so I'm having to carry loads of water and, fingers crossed, enough food to keep me going. So the weather forecast, like I say, is a bit mixed. There could well be a bit of rain this afternoon, and that might make conditions on these trails a bit difficult. Rained most of yesterday afternoon, evening. I can tell the trail is quite damp, but hopefully it'll dry out this morning. Here we go. Oh, it's away. That's good. Whew. So it's lunchtime, and as forecast the clouds are building up. I can hear the rattle of thunder. I'm climbing up to this pass, which is fairly gradual at the moment. Goes up to 9,000 odd feet. I'm hoping I can get over the other side and make some ground before the rains hit the road. Let's see how we get on. Keep you posted. Here comes the rain. Oh, just as I've arrived at this pond. Right. Well, that was really nice, very fortunate. I was over at the little reservoir over there where the cows are and the farmer came down the road just off here, and he said, in his truck obviously, and a cattle trailer behind, and he basically gave me all his water. He said, just drink all of the stuff that you've got and then fill it up with this water container. So I've got loads of water now. But he's saying there's probably no water for about another 30 miles. I'll have to have a look at this app and see what it says, but it does look like it's quite a long way off now. This was the last one, which was why I'm here now, just making sure I get something. And yeah, see how we go. The world about us at this stage on the journey in New Mexico. It's green, pine trees, lots of rain, hopefully staying away from us at the minute. Got a nice dry road here, and the road conditions are pretty good really. Got a feeling it's been graded recently. So this is nice. It's the end of about 7 miles downhill. Oh, here comes some more rain. Into this big open plain. Better stop and just get this gear put away in case it gets wet. But the landscape is definitely changing. Look at that bird there. Wow. Yikes. Well, come down off that hilly bit there. I found some blacktop, but I think we don't stay on it very long. But what an amazing landscape. Just got these big cells of thunderstorms and the showers. It looks pretty good down there. Quite a lot of noise over to the left. Glad I'm not going that direction. Just look how this landscape has changed into kind of like a big flat plain. Morning, day 51 begins. We're at the top of this thing called the Y Canyon, on the edge of the Gila Wilderness or the Gila Forest. It's another 120 miles to the Silver City. I did 62 miles yesterday, so if I can do another 60 miles, I can break the thing down into 3 days. There's a lot of water carry. I've got to find water this morning somewhere, so I've sort of got a bit run out really. It rained a fair bit last night. Just listen to that. It is almost primeval, is this landscape. I'm a bit late, it's gone 7. I'm getting a bit tired now. I slept like a log from about maybe 9 o'clock. I've heard a couple of vehicles go by. The trail looks alright. So I'll get some breakfast, and the plan is to ride on to I forget the name of it now, but it's a stream that's running, definitely running. I prefer to get to a place where there's a running stream than use one of these ponds which are full of cattle manure for water. Right, see what's for brekkie. Great camp spot. Well, it doesn't look much, but we're apparently back again on the Continental Divide. So the road that I've just come up is sort of inclined this way and then down the way. Yeah, in the Gila. And there's a a marker for the Continental Divide Trail, CDT. Yeah. Well, that's where I've just come from. Been riding for a bit now, and it's just landscapes like this. Just this big, high, maybe high desert, pine trees, The weather seems a bit more settled today. There's not the same tendency to make thunderclouds. So, yeah. I'm going to press on now to the forestry place where hopefully there's some water available. Delivery of hay. And some more. Well, here's a water source, but I don't think I'm going to take anything from there. Look at the green stuff on it. What the hell is that? So we're in the Gila National Forest, and it's a bit more hilly than previously. It's a lot of ups and downs, sharp little climbs, obviously some nice descents, but yeah, it just goes on as far as the horizon by the looks of things. This place is absolutely enormous. It just goes on forever. Just trees and rolling hills. No sign of any villages or towns or ranches even. It's just amazing. Looks like I've just got some 4G here as well. Better catch up on the communications. Just maybe catching some signal on the very top here. Right, I'm getting towards the end of the day. I'm trying to get to I think it's called Black Canyon campsite, about another 10-15 miles. So today's ride ends here, somewhere on the top of a hill. Just come over that crest there, come back up from about 6,000 feet to 7,500 feet. So tomorrow morning it should be at least a free wheel down to presumably the next valley. I'll have a look at the map. But this is where I'm going to set up camp. Got me dinner cooking. I've got some spaghetti which I've scrunched up and put into the pot there. And I'm going to have this ramen noodle soup. I'm going to add that to it. Soy sauce flavour. And then some mackerel. But look at the light out there. The sun's just going down and the light on the trees is lovely. There's the bike. Everything's working a treat. Morning, it's the start of day 52. I'm still in the Gila National Forest. Plan for today is to make my way to the edge of the forest, I guess you would say, to a place called Pinos Altos, just above Silver City. It's about 56 miles. So just looking at the map, I'm right at the very top of the map at the minute, in that section there, up here. I've got to make my way around to Lake Roberts and then down to that little township there, and Silver City is just beyond. And then that will set me up for the run into Hachita at some point. Anyway, I'm going to get some breakfast on. There's the tent. Very nice sleep last night, very peaceful. Guarantee some peace and quiet up here. Sunday morning, a bit of a rough, but pleasant descent. Look at that for a view. Alright, there's a bit of the road down there. Nice hairpin bends. It's still quite early, it's cool. I've got very little food, very little water, which is making the bike a lot lighter. So where I'd normally be pushing up these hills, I'm still riding. Wow. Nearly at 7,500 feet from the valley floor, maybe 6.5. Yeah. So the rain's eased a little bit and I'm cycling along, and this is the first sign of development I've had in 3 days since I left Pie Town. And it's Lake Roberts, way down in the valley there. Yeah, there's supposed to be a general store there, but whether or not it's open, I'm not sure. It's Sunday today. So I'm just coming down this little bit here and then cutting across. So this is Lake Roberts. It was a little bit further on than I hinted at for previously. Some people fishing down there, and there's some cabins away over here. Quite a few campsites, and possibly somewhere where I can get some food, like a general store. We'll see. So between Lake Roberts and Pinos Altos, or Silver City as well, I think this is the last major climb. I think it started off at 9 miles long, 6,000 feet at the base. So I'm at 727 at the minute. About another 1,000 feet of climbing. If it goes like this, I'm kind of optimistic that I might be able to do the last climb without getting off. I'll let you know at the top. Just a quick update. I did manage to get to the top without stopping. Going over 9 miles, 1,500 feet. I'm at 7,486 feet again now. And it does look like it's going downhill. Welcome to day 53. I'm at the RV park, Continental Divide RV Park in Pinos Altos. Anyway, today's going to be a short day. I'm just going to go into Silver City. You see we're coming right out of the mountains now, the deserts and little mesas away in the distance towards Hachita, the Mexican border. Wow, downhill to Silver City. What a view. Today is going to be the shortest ride ever. I think it's about 7 miles, if that. So there it is, Silver City, the last big stop before the Mexican border, probably in a couple of days' time. A sight for sore eyes after 3 days in the Gila wilderness. So First, good morning. These cars are going by. Today's objective is to get to Hachita at long last. And then hopefully tomorrow down to the Mexican border. I think it's about 110 miles or something from here. I've camped at the RV park just behind me. Can't see it, but it's about 15 miles south of Silver City. And I'm heading along the road. I think there's a turn off soon to CPAR down a gravel track. So I'm looking forward to that, getting off this road. It's got a good shoulder on it, but a lot of heavy vehicles on here. Right, Hachita then. Interesting desert fauna, flora or whatever. Anyway, we've just come into white signal and we've got onto this this last final section of dirt road, which takes us, I think it's about 30 miles down to CPAR. So that's good news, and the condition seems to be pretty good. It's been raining a lot recently, but nice and dry here. Right, onwards to CPAR. I thought there was a lot of vultures about. Some sort of carcass here. Ooh. Wow. Very elegant birds in the air. Not far out of CPAR. Definitely got more desert life, there's much less vegetation. I can actually see the interstate down there. Won't be making it out on the camera, but there's a big interstate down there. That's where the gas station is. I'm looking forward to a cold drink if they have any. What have we got here? Bolin's Continental Divide Historic Trading Post. Right, we'll have a look. Might be some drinks. Hachita! At last. Pink Floyd got me through the last few miles. That's where I am. So this is the Hachita Community Centre, This is where we'll spend the night. It's the last stop, as you know, before we get to the border, which is 45 miles down to Antelope Wells. So all being well, and the weather hopefully picks up. It's not bad. It tends to be thundery in the afternoon, but that'll do for today. We're here at Hachita. Tomorrow, fingers crossed, we'll get to the border. See you for now. Good morning. It's the last day. I'm just leaving the Hachita Community Centre. It's nice and fresh. I think we've got about 45 miles to do now down to the border. Hopefully going to get picked up down there. The shop in town offers to look after your surplus baggage while you're cycling down there. Don't want to carry any extra weight. So I'm going to head to the shop, drop off some bags and then get cracking. So it's a nice cool morning. Very subdued, very little wind. Just leaving Hachita. There's some sunshine on the mountains over there. And as is usual in the US, it's just a long straight road, partly uphill, slightly uphill towards Antelope Wells. Got to get there for 1 PM, so I need to just keep going. Mount Hachita. Look good in Scotland, I think that. Here comes Andrew, the New Zealander. He's absolutely powering through. Right. You're on video. That's Andrew from New Zealand heading off to catch up with Andy. So that's 3 Andrews finishing today. 2 from New Zealand, 1 from the UK. I've just spotted what looks like some tall communication masts, maybe a roof structure, but in the distance I see a big wall going all the way up the hillside, like a big dark shadow. Wondered what it was at first, then realised it's the actual border. The Mexican border coming up. 1 mile to go. Just 1 more mile. Here comes the border patrol car. See all the buildings clearly now. There's a lot of activity on this road. Border patrol cars, very little else. Everything beyond that wall is Mexico. So, Canada to Mexico. So here we come. The final few pedal strokes. Arriving at Antelope Wells, the US-Mexican border. Hey! There's Andy and Andrew. We've made it! Well done guys, we're here. The famous border. Wow. So as we prepare to get transit back to Hachita from Antelope Wells, just want to thank you for watching the videos. Hope you've enjoyed them. Please give it a like, it helps with the visibility on YouTube, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It's free to do. If you've got any questions about the route, put them in the comments section below. I always do my best to answer any questions and comments. Until the next time, here in Antelope Wells on the US-Mexican border, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
And so the Great Divide mountain bike route adventure finally comes to an end, with a mixture of, I guess, relief, but also some regret as well that the experience has finished. It was a great experience overall, although somewhat challenging at times. Anyway, having got to Antelope Wells, a guy called Jeffrey Sharp, who normally helps cyclists get from the border back to Hachita, negotiated a ride for me with a group of Mexican tourists heading towards Phoenix. So I got to Phoenix and spent a few days cycling around there and just generally taking it easy. Watched an American football game, which was very entertaining, though I hadn't a clue what was going on. And eventually got myself sorted out, a box for the bike, got my luggage packed, and it was a flight back to the UK. Until the next time, bye for now.